Alright, so we're gonna see how this turns out. I've got some bees here. It's my first time handling them. Got everything prepped over there. Might be covering the camera. This harness I got isn't cooperating too great. So I want to get them out so they can start cooling off and flying around. I'm moving them over to this little area I got set up for them. Oopsies. This is what's called a nuc, a nucleus colony. It's like a mini beehive. Girls. So they're all in here. They've got a queen and workers and everything, brood and honey. So they're ready to go. This is the little feeder. I'll set that up after I get them going. Zip up my veil so they don't come and visit me inside my mask. Alright, so let's move these bees. Sorry about that. Let's move these bees over towards their new home. You can see it's hot out today, and the wax is melting on these combs. Facing away from me. Pop out this little door they got here. Hey, girls. All right, they're starting to come out. I got a smoker going. I might have to pop some smoke on them for a tactical maneuver. All right, let's see. So here we are. Oops, sorry girls. We got bees. The good news is I want bees. Alright. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move these over to the new permanent home. And I've never done this before, so I'm a little nervous. Gonna hit them a little bit more. They aren't too pleased with all that smoke. So this is extra comb. I'm gonna remove that. Right on that. Move that while it's in here. There we go. And I am going to just get started. Don't want to hurt these guys, ladies. Oops, so squished one right there. Smoke on my hands a bit. Yeah, see, I smell that nectar from the one I just released. Okay, got that corner up. This corner up. Sorry, ladies. Alright. I've got a couple of fingers under. Oops. I'm trying to be gentle. I'm new to this, so I know they don't like to be squished. It's a pro tip. Alright, so here, I don't know what the camera's capturing. We got some brood. Got a little honey in the corners. We got a drone cell, a couple of drone cells. I'm just going to take a quick look to see. I saw the queen earlier. I don't see her on this one. Doesn't mean she's not there. Oops. But you want to be gentle. You don't want to squish them. So I'm just going to put it in the same format as it was in here. So that's just how we're going to do it, one at a time. And they're going to have a brand new home. That one seems loose. So I'm just looking to see what I can see. Good brood frame. They are busy, busy bees. So the bees on the frames themselves, they aren't really like, most of them aren't really defenders. They're kind of, they're nurse bees on young bees. So they'll kind of try to stay there. That's why they're not flying around as much as some of these other ones. Another very good brood frame. There's going to be a lot of bees. Yeah. I'm just trying not to squish, just slow and smooth. And then I'll push them together. Okay, 3 down, 2 to go. Excuse me. Excuse me, ladies. Trying to keep these bees as intact as possible. They're being pretty calm, at least to my amateur eyes. I feel like I'd be a bit more sensitive than a pro if they weren't calm, you know. They seem to be pretty calm. And once again, smoothly place down and move over. There we go. All right, this one's got a little bit of a attachment to the wall here. It might be a little bit of a pain. We'll see. try from this way first. Alright, separating there. Oh yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. And since I saw the queen when we did the inspection of the Nuc this morning, I'm not too worried that I haven't seen her right now. It'd be optimal to find her, but these ladies have had a busy morning, and I don't really want to mess with them too much. So I will, like I've been doing, slowly, calmly. Go. All right, so that is all the frames from the Nuc are now in the hive. So I'm going to put this frame in here so that there's 10 frames. And once again, just want to do that calmly, smoothly, to not bother the poor ladies more than they already have been. All right, now we will center this. I just kind of want them evened up. You can feel it in your back doing this kind of work. All right, so I know this camera's been all over the place. The strap undid, and I just wanted to get these girls in, and I'm just documenting this for just to have a record of the first time I handled bees. So now we got these bees. Let me clean this off. Got a few more. We'll just go ahead and clean off this wax. Sorry, girl. Look at there. Sorry. So we'll clean off that wax. Clean off this piece of wax. Excuse me, ladies. Oh, she's not happy about that. There you go. So now it's kind of a cool part, and I hope the camera catches it. So what we got to do now is we have to put the rest of these bees inside the hive. You can just leave it and they'll eventually go in there, but another thing you can do is you can just do that, dump them out. They get a little wound up about that, but they'll go in there, and I can pop a little smoke on them, push them down, and that's most of what I have to do today. I'm also going to give them a bit of a feeder. There should be a nectar flow going on right now, but since they're new and they have a lot of work to do, I brought some feed and a feeder. Give them a good head start. Time being, I'll put this down here so I can work with this. So I'm getting ready to put the feed and close this up. I'm going to go ahead and put, this is called a queen excluder. I know y'all are getting the best angles. This is called a queen excluder. I will put it on, and what it'll do, excuse me ladies, the kind of fanning. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. One got a little pinch there. I think she's all right though. So that'll keep the queen from going up into the feeder to hopefully avoid injuring her. There's some spider webs in here. I'm just gonna wipe it down. Okay, so we'll put the feeder on. Or you know what? I'm doing this backwards. You gotta put the lid on and then the feeder. So here's the lid and a little stowaway here. Lid on, feeder on. So this holds a decent amount of syrup, and they come up through that hole in the roof, come up in the middle, and they climb around this, and then they can access it and get all the syrup they need. Help them build out that comb, since they only have that those five that it came with. And they need to build out 10, and then however many mediums they can get to this season. Oh boy, of course. So this is some simple syrup, 1-to-1 syrup and water, or sugar and water. I don't want to put too much in here, but at the same time, I do want them to have as much as they need. Alright, so I saved about, I don't know, quarter gallon left back. I don't want it too full because we already got bees coming up. I don't want it too full because it'll be hard to remove it if they don't drink it all. So I got a little bit left back, and I will seal that up pretty good because I don't want them or other insects getting in there. All right, so now I can put on the lid. That's the lid. And I brought a brick, special brick from home, to weigh it down. It's a heavy brick, if you can believe it. There we go. This will keep critters out of there. Critters who might not have the best interest of the bees in mind. So I will leave this, their old nuc hive here, so they can do whatever they want with it. When I come back next week to check on them, I will take this home. Also put in these just for storage, and I'll grab them when I come back. So it's open in the front, they can go in and out. but they're all going to want to go in here because that's where the queen is. So you know, I think actually I did it. Let's here, let me just take you free-handed. Strap did such a great job. So you can see my new girls, they're fanning their scent of the queen and them, so that everyone knows, like, hey, this is the new spot, check it out. You know, and I have high hopes. I've been looking to do this for a while, and I'm hoping it goes well, and you know, is more fun than it is work. But you know, it takes a little work to have fun a lot of times. So I might set up a trail cam so I can keep an eye on them while I'm working through the week. But yeah, that's my hive. It's my veil. Check it out. Pretty cool. Day one of beekeeping. We'll see. Hopefully I can keep these ladies alive. Have a good one.